While traveling full-time, we're always thinking about our next gas station fill-up and how far we can go in between grocery store visits. One thing that's less common, but still always on our mind, is truck and camper maintenance. While oil changes are relatively easy, the hard part comes when you have to remove the camper for something as simple as a tire rotation. We're bringing you along to show one of the hardest parts about full-time travel, and of course, we'll reward ourselves with a beer afterwards. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Living Large Camping. Today we are getting some things done here. We have to take the truck in to get serviced, but we also pulled the camper off because we cannot fit in the service bay to get the tires rotated. Sometimes we can do it for an oil change, but so far we haven't been able to for the tires. So we have the camper pulled off at a friend's house up here in northern Michigan, and we are about to take the truck into service. So we have almost 20,000 miles here on our Ram 3500 with the 6.4 Hemi. It's honestly been flawless. We've gotten the oil changed 3 times now, so we're going in for the 4th, but we've only rotated the tires 1 time because everywhere we go, they won't let us in, and we need these tires to last us at least another 15 or so thousand miles until we get back around to Texas later on this winter. So we're gonna go try to get that done today. We have an appointment, so hopefully it'll be a quick, and then we'll get some errands finished up while we're over in the city. Alright, so we're about halfway there, and it feels so weird driving the truck without the camper on the back. It's only been driven like this a couple times because it's spent 95% of its life with the camper on, so it's kind of nice to not have to worry about how tall you are or taking turns a little bit too fast, but either way, we're enjoying this beautiful day up here. It's finally sunny. It's supposed to get to mid-70s or so right now, and I think it's just going to be a perfect day up here. Hey, how are you doing? Can I just do this and then a chicken Caesar wrap? Thank you. Like that, only about 45 minutes in the shop there. We got the oil change and the tires rotated. They went and checked everything under the hood, all the joints, all the axles, everything like that. It's all looking good, which I expected. This truck has been running flawlessly. Now it's time to head over to Walmart because it's next door there. But really, that was the best dealership experience I've ever had. They had a cafe inside, tons of lounge room, and it wasn't busy at all. So they got me in next day whenever I called and tried to get an appointment. I will absolutely be back if we're ever in this area again. And we have had some people ask how we do our maintenance packages. To be honest, we do them through the dealership. Right now, if I hadn't had a maintenance package, it would have been $158.13 for oil change and tire rotation. But I bought a 3-pack of oil changes and 3-pack of tire rotations for $200. So it's a great deal for a truck this big, and it makes it nice because anywhere in the country we can just pull into a dealership, get our free oil change, and move on to the next one. So I'll probably buy the 6 package next time we go, but that's how we do that there. But now we're headed back to where the camper is stored, and then we'll be loading the camper here in a little bit. That way we can hit the road again tomorrow. Oh, that's bright. That's better. All right, so we're back at the camper. Now it's time to get it loaded back onto the truck. We've got the oil change and the tires rotated, and we're back with Amelia so she can help us load it. So let's get to that now.
I'm back.
Now for the least fun part, which is jacking the camper up so we can slide the truck underneath it. Here we go. If we ever did that more often, we would definitely be buying electric jacks. Time to put the truck under.
So to get this shot, we're sitting in the truck bed.
Here we go. back maybe good. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back.
Okay.
It's gonna have to work.
Hi. Right. Now we back it up. Okay, so I would say one of the main things that we look for when we back it up is that we want both the brake lights to show, because sometimes if you don't get it close enough, which literally when I mean close, like this close to the camper and the truck, you can't see the taillights, and that just wouldn't be good. So let me show you what I mean. So this is what I mean. We need to get so close so that people can see our brake lights a little bit better. And the best helper goes to Barky.
Now that the camper's on, it's time to put our torque lift tie downs back in. These just slide into the receiver mounts underneath the truck that are mounted to the frame, and then we'll tie the camper down to these. Well, that's the whole process there. Camper is fully backloaded onto the truck, all the tie downs are secure, and we are ready to hit the road. Really, this is one of the main reasons that we don't take the camper off whenever we're at campgrounds, is because it takes about an hour start to finish with the manual jacks, and since it's an older camper, it has to go all the way up, so it's never very fun having the camper that high in the air. Either way, we've been needing to do this for the last 12,000 miles, I think. We haven't had the tires rotated, and we finally had a place that we could do it and take it off for a day, so very glad to get that done. Now it's time to go camp. Alright, so we put a request in for a harvest toast here tonight at Northland Brewery just outside of Indian Hills, Michigan, and they didn't respond back to us, but I walked inside and she said we're more than happy to stay here tonight. So we're gonna get parked up over here, and then they have some really tasty beers looking over there. So we're gonna go check them out and support their business. Come on.
You jumped too far. Also, one of the really nice features about this truck is it shows your level gauge. So whenever we pull up to a spot, we just put in some blocks and we get it as level as we can.
Good enough.
Ready to have a beer, Burke?
This is going to be a great spot for us tonight. They have beer inside the main house there, and then they have food trucks on site, so we're going to hopefully see if they have something fun for dinner, but we're definitely going to go start with a drink. Cheers. So I went with their Mexican cerveza, nice and light, just easy for this pretty afternoon.
I went with their seltzer. So they have a base that they just pour and then they squirt in different flavors. So I did the strawberry lemonade and it is very refreshing.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday they have live music here, and there's our camper. All right, so wild thing, we were just sitting here eating our dinner and another Harvest Host camper pulled in and they came to come check in and everything, and they actually recognized us from YouTube. So thank you, Kim and Tim, for stopping us and chatting with us. Oops. Thank you, Kim and Tim, for stopping and chatting with us. So nice to meet you, and we hope you have a great time here in Michigan. It's such a beautiful state, and I think you're really gonna love your trip here. So again, if you ever see us out there, please come chat.
Yes, please come say hi. You guys make our night whenever you see us and just want to say hi. They also said that we inspired them to come out and camp full time, and that literally makes our day. So it's huge. If we've done the same for you, let us know in the comments below because we would love to read about it.
Bartender said that it's just a short walk to the lake access right here, so we're gonna go look at it and see if there's any boats going by and just have a nice evening walking.
Close your eyes, get out of your skin. All it is matters, let it in. If I could, I would be right here with you. In this world of ticking clocks, I hope I'm getting through.
Well, good morning, guys. Last night we called in an early night because we just went to the beach and watched the boats, and we were absolutely exhausted from the travel day, but it was just nice to relax together and call it an early night.
We actually ended up hitting 10,000 subscribers on YouTube last night, which is such a huge accomplishment for us, and we could not do that without everybody here watching. So thank you guys so very much for supporting us in our journeys, and we hope to stick around for the months, years to come as we continue exploring the United States.
This has been a huge goal for us for a very long time, and hitting it almost feels surreal. So like he said, thank you guys.
We wanted to show you what it's like to do truck camper maintenance on the road. It's honestly pretty difficult sometimes because dealerships all across the country have different requirements and stuff like that, so we can't always fit in. So whenever we have a chance to take the camper off, sometimes it makes it easier just to get the truck serviced, although taking the camper on and off is not our favorite task.
Definitely not. But since we've gotten all of that done, we can celebrate today for our big 10K goal, and we're going to Mackinac Island. We know that you guys have put some recommendations in for this place, and we cannot wait to see it. Well, we love you guys, and thanks as always for watching.
Hope you have a large day. We'll see you next video.
Bye, guys.